A 31-year-old woman named Gloria Ramirez was rushed to Riverside General Hospital in California. She was gravely ill. Ramirez had been battling cervical cancer. Her condition had been deteriorating for some time, and she had been undergoing aggressive treatments to combat the disease. Now she was experiencing heart palpitations, difficulty breathing, and confusion. Her symptoms were severe and alarming, prompting immediate medical intervention. Little did the hospital staff know they were about to be thrust into one of the most bizarre medical mysteries in history. The events that unfolded that night would leave a lasting impact on everyone involved. This is the story of Gloria Ramirez, forever known as the Toxic Lady. Her case would become a subject of intense scrutiny and debate among medical professionals and the public alike. Ramirez's case captivated the world. News outlets covered the story extensively, and it quickly became a media sensation. People were both fascinated and terrified by the mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. It sparked fear and speculation. Theories ranged from chemical exposure to supernatural phenomena. Everyone wanted to know what had caused such a strange and tragic event. Even today, her story continues to baffle. Despite numerous investigations and studies, no definitive explanation has been found. The case remains one of the most perplexing medical mysteries of our time. The strange events of that night raise more questions than answers. Was Ramirez truly toxic? Did her body somehow produce a deadly chemical reaction? Or was there an external factor involved? Or was something else at play? The mystery of Gloria Ramirez, the Toxic Lady, continues to intrigue and puzzle those who hear her story. Gloria Ramirez arrived at the hospital in dire straits. Her condition was rapidly deteriorating. Doctors and nurses rushed to stabilize her. They administered a cocktail of drugs. They tried desperately to understand what was happening, but Ramirez's symptoms only worsened. As medical staff drew blood, they noticed something peculiar. An oily sheen seemed to coat Ramirez's blood. An unusual fruity garlic-like odor filled the air. Some even described it as smelling like ammonia. Then the unthinkable happened. Several staff members began to fall ill themselves. One by one, medical personnel who had been treating Ramirez started experiencing their own alarming symptoms. Nurses felt nauseous and lightheaded. Their breathing became labored. Some felt a burning sensation on their skin. Others experienced temporary paralysis in their limbs. The emergency room descended into chaos. The hospital was forced to evacuate the ER. Patients were treated in the parking lot. A skeleton crew remained to try to save Ramirez, but it was too late. 45 minutes after her arrival, Gloria Ramirez was dead. The cause of death, a mystery. The strange events surrounding Ramirez's death left everyone baffled. What had caused the medical staff to become so violently ill? Could Ramirez's body have emitted some unknown toxin? The authorities launched an investigation. They called in a hazmat team to search for dangerous substances in the ER, but their efforts proved fruitless. Ramirez's body was placed in a sealed casket. An autopsy was scheduled. The medical community and the public alike waited anxiously for answers. The mystery of the Toxic Lady was just beginning. Section 5, the DMSO theory, a possible explanation. One of the most prominent theories surrounding Gloria Ramirez's case involves a substance called dimethyl sulfoxide, or DMSO. This theory has intrigued scientists and medical professionals alike, as it offers a plausible explanation for the mysterious symptoms experienced by the hospital staff. DMSO is a colorless liquid that was initially researched for its pain-relieving properties. It gained popularity in the 1960s and 70s as an alternative treatment for various ailments, including arthritis and muscle pain. Despite its potential benefits, the substance was not without controversy. However, it was later found to have toxic effects and became more commonly used as an industrial solvent. Its ability to penetrate the skin and other biological membranes made it useful in various industrial applications, but also raised concerns about its safety for medical use. Proponents of the DMSO theory believe that Ramirez may have been using DMSO cream to alleviate pain associated with her cancer. This cream, available over the counter in some places, was often used by patients seeking relief from chronic pain when other treatments failed. They proposed that the DMSO, when exposed to oxygen in the air, could have been converted into dimethyl sulfate. This chemical transformation is critical to the theory as it suggests a pathway by which a relatively harmless substance could become highly toxic. Dimethyl sulfate is a highly toxic gas that can cause symptoms similar to those experienced by the hospital staff: convulsions, delirium, and respiratory problems. The sudden onset of these severe symptoms in multiple individuals led to the evacuation of the emergency room and raised alarms about a potential chemical exposure. This theory, while not universally accepted, provides a compelling narrative that connects the dots between Ramirez's use of DMSO and the mysterious illness that struck the hospital staff. Section 6: Mass hysteria, another perspective. While the DMSO theory offers a compelling explanation for the strange events at Riverside General, it is not the only theory that has been proposed. Some experts have proposed an alternative theory: mass sociogenic illness, also known as mass hysteria. This theory has been studied extensively in various historical contexts and offers a different lens through which to view the events. This theory suggests that the symptoms experienced by the medical staff were not caused by a physical toxin, but rather by a psychological phenomenon. Mass hysteria can occur when a group of people believe they are exposed to a threat, real or imagined, and begin to exhibit similar symptoms. In stressful situations, particularly when faced with unusual or frightening circumstances, the mind can play powerful tricks. The fear and anxiety can spread rapidly through a group, causing individuals to unconsciously mimic the symptoms of others around them. People can unconsciously mimic the symptoms of others around them. This phenomenon is not just limited to physical symptoms, but can also include emotional and psychological responses. This can lead to a chain reaction, with more and more people exhibiting similar symptoms, even if there is no underlying physical cause. The power of suggestion and the human mind's susceptibility to influence can create a situation where the line between reality and perception becomes blurred. Historical examples of mass hysteria include the Salem witch trials and the dancing plague of 1518, where entire communities were affected by a collective delusion. These events highlight how powerful and pervasive mass hysteria can be, affecting not just individuals but entire groups. In modern times, mass hysteria can still occur, often fueled by media coverage and social media. The rapid spread of information, whether accurate or not, can amplify fears and lead to widespread panic. Understanding mass hysteria is crucial in managing such events and providing appropriate responses to prevent escalation. Section 7: Unanswered questions and controversies. Despite multiple investigations and numerous theories, the case of Gloria Ramirez remains shrouded in mystery. The DMSO theory, while plausible, has not been definitively proven. Critics argue that the levels of DMSO found in Ramirez's body were not high enough to produce the observed effects. The mass hysteria theory also has its detractors. Some argue that the symptoms experienced by the medical staff were too severe and too specific to be attributed to psychological factors alone. The controversy surrounding Ramirez's death continues to fuel debate and speculation. Section 8: The Toxic Lady in Popular Culture. The bizarre and unsettling story of Gloria Ramirez has captivated the public imagination for decades. Her case has been featured on numerous television shows, including Unsolved Mysteries, Grey's Anatomy, and The X-Files. It has also been the subject of countless articles, books, and documentaries. The enduring fascination with the toxic lady speaks to our innate curiosity about the unknown. Ramirez's story serves as a reminder that even in the age of modern medicine, there are still mysteries that science cannot fully explain. Section 9. The mystery endures. The case of Gloria Ramirez remains one of the most baffling medical mysteries of all time. Was she truly toxic, or was something else at play? The answer remains elusive. The strange events of that night at Riverside General Hospital continue to haunt our collective imagination, a chilling reminder that some questions may never have definitive answers. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing stories.